Hi Cancer, so we're back. This is for the near future and future reading for you. If you haven't read or watched the previous reading before, please do so because this is already a second part for the near future and future. So we have here for the near future is the Knave of Wand, the One of Wand, Temperance, Five of Sword, One of Pentacles, Knave of Cups, that Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and Eight of Sword. Let's see here. Okay, I'm seeing here what would happen is like feeling of you were observing of things that would happen. There's so much of hatred here, Cancer, that I'm feeling hatred, but you're trying to say that I'm already um, watching my temper. You're saying that you're here, that I'm trying to weigh or watch my temper here, that so that I won't explode. Try to think that this person is elder. That's what you're saying here. And try to respect the person as much as you can, but you're almost at the edge. That's what you know. You'll encounter this one if you haven't encountered the. I mean, this since this is not a future, so you will encounter this one that you're saying that you're already on an edge. For some of you, Cancer, saying that you have no choice but to live with this as it is. And then you're saying that some of you are saying, I have no choice, I have to live this like that. Some, I'm seeing here, because this is a general reading, some, either you would talk to your partner, but then your partner would say, we cannot afford this, or you're saying the partner would say, the person is old, so don't mind it. And then, which is very not supportive on your end. You will feel that the partner is love you, but this is just like the partner will say this is just a small misunderstanding, small gap between you and my parents and stuff like that, or grandparents. And this lead to that you and that person, the lover, your lover, or your, if it's you're living on the same place, if it's not a lover, it's probably a landlord. Then you're saying that I'm seeing here like he's old, and then saying that either I'm saying like because you're saying that it's not only you that has a problem, and then the other people will say, me too, we encountered that, and then yada yada, we are having a problem. So that would happen again if it happened already. That would happen again. Okay, let's hold that thought, okay? Because it's just giving me like a bunch of episode here for the near future, and then I'll get back to you on that one. Let's go first for the outcome for our future. So we have here the Queen of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Empress, Knave of Sword, Nine of Sword, Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups, Two of Sword, and then Five of Pentacles. Okay, let's try to read first the outcome or the far future. So it gives me back to you what you say on the far future, like I don't care anymore. So you will encounter the feeling that you're saying you're staying, some for some Cancer, again this is a general reading, Some may say that I am doing this until then yada yada. When you say that doing this thing, there's a lot of comes to my on my mind that I'm saying I'm doing my thing. I'm trying to um, not lose my temper or trying to stay with this place because um, either you're too young, either you don't have a choice. You're saying you don't have a choice because you're out of money. If not, it saves you money. And then for some, it's because I need to stay because this is my in-laws or grandparents of my family, relatives that I need to stay with because I love my husband or my other party. The other is saying that this is the only thing that they can afford as of now, and then that's what happened. So what happening here in the far future is that you would stay because you're saying there's a reason for it to stay. Now let's check this one. It's giving me you're saying here for the next part for some that you would um, endure it you um, because you're saying as well that this is like a small misunderstanding that I could still hold into it or not waste my energy into it. Okay, I know that I just keep back on the first one because on the second part it's just giving me a picture of the same thing in a summary. Okay, so okay, far future again, you would encounter like you would not only you would have a problem but also your other peers could be, as I said, neighbor, and then you would gossip together with them about the either your landlord, if this is a landlord or an in-laws. I'm saying here that you if ever you meet your friends and then you say I have a problem with in-laws and like that, could probably tell your stories, and that's what I'm saying here. Some I'm seeing here, you what would happen is that you would try as much as you can either go back home very late, or I'm also seeing here if not going back home late, try to work or stay out of the house as much as possible. But you will go home there, but it's just that you will not be inside the home more often because you don't want this kind of trouble. Okay, so let's summarize the two, and then let's try to tell you what happened on this, what's happening on my mind, like set of pictures. Okay, this settings is that you were saying that you talk to your partner about this, and then what he's saying is that no, we just need to stay here because we have a problem, we cannot afford get the money in regards to moving out. And then some say that you're saying that you yourself, if you don't have a partner, you're just living with this landlord, and you're living alone, saying that this is what only that I can afford right now. And then some of the picture I'm seeing here is that you and your neighbors already talk. Okay, okay, stop with the picture. Okay, seeing here. Okay, the tarot is advising. Let's go there. Let's not try anymore to paint the picture. Um, the tarot is asking is, how are you? Because what's happening is, no one is talking to you anymore, or if your partner it's too busy at work or something like that, that's their feeling, you don't want any more nagging and stuff. No one is asking you how are you. So that's the first part. How's life's going on? Now the tarot is very concerned about you and the tarots care about you. Again, this is your energy, and asking, what do you think, how are you, Cancer? um are you okay? Are you happy? What makes you happy? Like that. To those things that you cannot control, Cancer, the tarot is saying let it be. Now, if you are saying and you agree to your partner that you cannot afford yet the current, the what do you call this one, the situation that you have, and you agree to it, that you will stay, then make as much of you can to make yourself happy. Now, if you're saying that, yada yada, I don't want to stay at my home, because of this person, then what do you call this one? Then that's not healthy. That's hard. It's saying, because a home, it's supposed to be your comfort zone. If it don't feel anymore the comfort of it, then there's no home that you're saying. This is just your lodging area, and then but it's not really like a home for you. And that's what the thing that you need to explain to your lover. If your lover is saying, I know what you're going through, and I know, because that's what you would keep hearing. And then you need to either start saying, if you cannot leave and you already agree, because the thing is, you cannot just blame your partner about it, because some of you, I'm saying here, you're blaming your partner because he's not listening. He listened, but he is also trying to be practical about it. Now, Z, he will ask me, what should I do? What should, Okay, first of all, here's the thing. Um, are there any, that are asking, are there any common, if you're, this is your common things that you and your in-laws would do that you won't clash? For example, if it's in terms of, um, cooking, you're good at cooking, and then you would cook like a good food. How about turning it into a good vibe or sequence where you would cook food for everyone with a happy meal? Now, think of it a happy part, not that how you don't want to see his face, her face, like that. Don't do that. Not anymore, because the more that you dwell on that anger that you have, or what she did, what she kept doing, what he kept doing, then it just, you will just struggle. I'm feeling here struggle. I'm feeling here that you will just dwell into it, then there's nothing would happen. Since you, and then for those, you're saying that you already tried that and stuff like that, then if you want a comfort zone, then if it's in the house, then you have your room, right? He cannot go there, she cannot go there. Then make that room as your comfort zone. How can I make it a comfort zone? Make it like, if you're saying that, you could put, for example, put your refrigerator, buy your own refrigerator, probably, if you don't want to go to the kitchen anymore sometimes, when she just keep nagging and stuff, like, buy your own refrigerator, put it in. Make it like a small condo unit. Your room, make it a small condo unit, and where you could feel comfort, because you need to have first a comfort zone that for you to adjust and how to do things. Now, once you created that comfort zone, the target's showing me that, from there you would be able to think more. Afterwards, um, if you really, because I'm seeing here set of responsibility, that's why you cannot leave for some. Then um, also try to showing me, check as well an alternative place to live for some of you, because what I'm seeing here, it's not possible for you to put a refrigerator inside, because it's either, okay, that it's his house, and he will say waste of money, waste of, you have to either talk to your partner about it, if it's like in-laws that you want your own comforting place. If not, just, it doesn't mean just you buy a refrigerator, okay? It's something about like, mini kitchen, mini food on your inside your room, or something like that, because anything that things that comfort you. An alternative is that you should show your partner, or you could, if you don't have a partner, just by yourself, check off a places that you could afford, places that you could afford, probably a trader, seeing either a trader or be a buddy with another person. But remember, Cancer, when you are being a buddy with other person, you should be comfortable with the person, or you would be aware already for the responsibility of being a buddy with another person, or being having a roommate. So having a roommate, you could also have a clash with that roommate. You could also have, and you have to weigh pros and cons of you going out or leaving the place. And I'm also seeing here a picture on my head that um, what do you call this? That you also care about this person that you're going to live with. Then try to find a place nearby if you really want to live. That's another advice. There's a multiple, the target saying there's a multiple option for you. Do not dwell on things that you cannot do, but try to think of alternative. Try to think of much of you can that you could do. Because what I'm saying earlier, when you talk to your partner, you say it's a deadlock, like that. But because he cannot, there are sometimes that your partner is too busy at work, he cannot add that to his plate. He's already having a struggle on his work, and then you would the home where his home is also having a fight. Do you want to go home there if it's happening, or do you still want to listen it keep going on? But what you could do here is, instead of nagging like that, how about you're the one who show him a place that there's still an alternative to do so. Try to show him like the other papers or other houses that you could afford, because you know by yourself what you could afford and what not. Then show him the place of that. Show him how near it is from his work area. Like, try to find a place where it's near home area or workplace area, or near the if it's grandparents, they're near the grandparents area. Because tell him that I want to be us only on the house, and he would understand it. If it's near, then they could you and him could just visit with the kids if you have kids. And that's the way how the tarot could showing me to do or solve the issue for you. Okay, right now that's all for now, Cancer. If you think you need more guidance, then you could probably hit like, subscribe, turn on notification. Maybe we could get your energy back on the channel. And thank you so much. See you soon. Bye bye.